line of sight on them.
Okay. But did I hear them at all?
You rolled 11.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Torn, you're the only one that faintly hears this conversation happen, and then you see them start to kind of like lightly jog back off this way. And they kind of go, and they're gone.
Oh boy.
I can't communicate this to you guys, can I? Not really.
I'm up a tree. I'm the closest to you.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't know that just happened.
Yeah. No, you're behind a tree.
Yeah.
I can't see them.
They're like disappearing into the forest right now.
Oh boy.
They're a good distance away from you, and they're starting to do a light jog and get back in the direction of the
I
camp.
have ideas, but Silas wouldn't have them because he wouldn't know this was happening.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna try and go and get their attention, I guess. Are they far away?
Your group,
Yeah.
you kind of
Okay.
you see Norman. Is there a snake? What's a snake?
It's me.
What goes? And you look up and you see the like giant dragonborn kind of like looking at you and like, what do you do?
I run over, tumble stealthily-ish over to him.
Taking that nat 1 into account, you kind of hear dum dum as you're like looking at the illusionary terrain, and you keep like tripping because you're like, there's roots here, but there's not. And you're like, ba-doom, 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 doom, doom, and then you slowly like
kind of hoping because
trip, fall, and make your way over to Torin, and a little bit like, I don't like illusionary terrain. But you're right up next to him.
An orc and goblin came up here, but they didn't fall for the bait.
I saw them turn around. I didn't know why.
One of them stepped on the root then. Well, they saw through. Seems like they might be bringing back the whole camp. Go let the others know. So I'm gonna go try and see if I can get their attention. Maybe.
And then a
Well,
tree.
Arium? Silvus?
Yes.
Okay. We might have a bigger problem on our hands now. Didn't fall for the bait.
What do you mean?
It seems like he stepped on the root or something, and yeah, they got nervous.
That's okay. That's okay. We can work with this.
I was gonna try and get their attention, but
How many were there?
I don't know.
There were
was
two.
a goblin and an orc.
And what did they say?
What'd they say?
Yeah.
No. They were gonna get back to the camp. Bring back more people.
Perfect.
Yeah, isn't that what we want?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're coming to us.
2 is just easy.
They're coming to us, so we can be ready for them. So, okay. One person already saw through this, so we need to hide behind actual trees. But just because one saw it doesn't necessarily mean they'll all know. I mean, they'll all know that
They
it's
might
not
all be
real.
confused.
They'll know some fuckery's happening, but not everyone will be able to see through it immediately. So we can still use this to our advantage.
They might split up,
They may.
circle around it.
They may.
They might not know how big the
Yeah.
hallucinatory terrain is.
They know some fuckery's happening, but they don't know on what scale. And not to toot my own horn, but I got some pretty fucking big
Trees?
It's 100-foot cube, 150-foot cube. So
How big is the clearing?
It's like a 50-foot clearing, like.
So I mean,
the
I'm covering
so the illusory
more
trees
of the.
are with the real trees out like past, or
Well, what I was intending was for the only like part to really be hallucinatory would be the clearing, and then everything extending past that point, I was trying to just make meld with the natural environment, so it wouldn't seem bizarre.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be mixed in with the real stuff. Although maybe that would have been a good idea. Nah. Sticking with
That
what I
way-
said. I said that first. That's what we're going with.
That's
Maybe
in the
they'll-
past.
Maybe they'll run into real trees because they think they're all fake.
See, and that's what I was thinking. Maybe I should have done that, but no, this is fine. I wanted this to look as natural without being real as possible. But with all of us keep ground behind the real trees and just keep our perception open.
Back
Look
to
for
our
when
old-
they get here and everything. Kinda, huh?
Back to our old positions.
Kinda. That's what I'm thinking. And just stick with the original plan. Try to catch them as much unawares as possible. They'll be on guard because they know something's happening, but they don't
Still don't know
necessarily
that
know
we're
exactly
here.
what's going on. And it was, what was it that saw this?
A goblin and an orc.
Okay, they're idiots, so we have a chance.
Well, okay, I didn't say that, but alright.
I
And
did.
you would have noticed when you were watching that the goblin didn't notice it at all, but the orc was the one that kind of picked it out.
Well,
I'm being a little speciesist here, but I'm assuming they're idiots.
your words, buddy.
I know they are. But
Okay.
that's what I'm going
Good
with.
power meeting. Back to our position.
Except instead of staying behind my fake tree, I do move to stand behind a real one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well,
I'm gonna move to this one here.
hmm.
In
I was-
between Miriam and the others.
I was hiding so expertly before.
Can one of us tell him that he wasn't? Did we
I
know?
think it would be.
I think Torin knew.
But I
Yeah.
think you should try a different strategy here. Maybe
Could you see me?
kinda.
Oh, okay. I'll go behind this big tree then.
Okay, so
I mean, you
everybody
could
that's
be
hiding will
next to the
stealth
big
checks
tree.
again for me. Are you still up in your tree, Miriam?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
s-
No, I never left.
Okay, I'll be a rock.
I'll say you kind of
Yeah.
shifted around and
I
kind of
kind of
listened in.
shimmied down, listened, and just like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get back up in my.
So I'm pretending to be a rock beside this real tree now.
Okay, so stealth checks.
Alright.
I rolled a 9.
Ooh, that's
Ah, damn it.
bad. It's worse
7,
than before.
8.
It's
Wait, not just remember.
I got it at 16. My time.
Okay, instead of the, you can't see them so they can't see you, you've switched tactics to like, if they can't see me, then they can't see me.
Glad it got through.
What'd you roll?
6.
6?
It's even worse than before. I'm shining like the sun
Okay.
in this tree.
Better hope nobody looks up. Okay.
Well, that's
Do you have
alright.
any
Orcs
ranged
can't
attacks?
look up.
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
the axes.
Okay.
Well, no, my plan is if they are within range, and they make eye contact with me, I'm jumping on them.
Okay.
That's right. That's how you.
So, you guys all kind of like discuss your plan, kind of shuffle around and find new hiding spots and kind of go back to where you were. I'd say another 20 minutes passes. It's getting to around like that 5:30, 6 o'clock kind of like twilight hour. Sun's starting to kind of like get that like, go down already. But you guys kind of hide around and wait. And then you start to hear, actually, you start to hear,
Oh no.
boom, boom.
No, no.
Roll a perception check for me.
He really wants your attention, man.
Nat 20.
Are you proficient in perception checks?
I am now.
There you go.
So you're
I've got one
proficient
more
in
left.
Investigation, perception.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
This
You're
is
a
an
little sleuth.
insightful
Athletics,
motherfucker
insight,
over here.
investigation, medicine,
Who
and
knows
perception.
nothing.
How is this?
It's a gnome thing.
Alright.
It's a, I can't remember what it's called.
He's got
but-
built-in proficiencies, but then his background is that he
yeah.
doesn't have one, and that's why he's finding them out as.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've got,
Rolls
I get up to
Alright.
5 since I've got one more.
Okay.
I'll get one more when I hit another
It's
20.
like, are we playing by some new rule or something? Roll a 20 and get a new
No,
skill?
that's just for his background because it's basically like where he woke up. He doesn't know what he's good at,
Yeah.
and so when he rolls a 20, he's just like, "Oh, I'm good at this. I don't know why, but I'm good at this."
Honestly, really like
I can hear the fuck out of this forest.
So you hear these heavy footfalls, and you're just like, and you turn, and you kind of listen a little bit more, and you notice it's just the heavy footfalls, and you hear, and you can hear a faint limp still going on,
Oh.
and you still hear.
Boy.
As getting closer,
Oh god, I'm so excited.
you see the very large outline of tiny meandering his way towards the fake clearing.
Oh no, Tiny.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Torin.
Oh no, he doesn't know who Tiny is!
11 plus perception.
Do you have perception?
Can I?
That's pretty good, actually.
Do I
you wanna
see?
try it?
Oh, okay, it's 13.
13. You see
Kinda
this
like a-
big ass fucking ogre just like. Doo-doo,
Huh?
doo-doo,
Orange soda.
doo-doo.
Eli,
Kind
there's
of
more of those
making his
ciders
way
if you want
towards
another.
this clearing.
Sure. Thank you.
Kind of just like walking up. That's what you see.
Oh boy.
Eli, could you grab me the last one of these?
I was
and-
gonna ask you if you
Yeah.
want any of these more. Anyone else need anything over here?
No, thank you.
Can I signal out to the group there?
If you want to, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I don't know if that
You're just trying to like.
something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe holding up a fist.
I want to say, what did you roll before on your stealth check?
An Osho.
An 8.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
Say what you need to say.
I was gonna do hand signals or something, but just now I gotta say something.
Do what you want to do. Are you trying to convey a message with just hand signals? Or are you trying to do something arcane to get a message along? Or are you just whispering? What are you doing?
I think maybe get an animal call or something. I don't have anything.
Caw.
You just try to go for some whistle or something. No,
What do you want to do?
it's dumb.
What would Torin do?